Good morning, everybody. For you, it will have only been like a week or so. We're just not going to talk about the fact that I've got natural hair right now. I need to do something with it. It's really crazy and puffy, and it's just not. It's just. Oh. I'll deal with it in a minute. But it's Tuesday. It will have been like a snapshot of time for you. But the last time I filmed a video has to have been like a month or so ago, even longer possibly. I've been editing videos, and I do apologise if there's been like a 2-week gap or a 1-week gap where video's not gone up. Life has been lifing, stuff has been going on. I do have something to tell you. We do have something to tell you, but you will find out about it at the end of this video, so please do stick around for that. But yeah, life. Oh, Alexa, stop. Life has been lifing, and it is currently the 23rd of September. It is the day before my birthday. How are we back at my birthday again? I do not know. It has been a crazy year. Ups, downs, highs, lows, everything in between, you name it. Big changes, big decisions. But we're here. We're here. And I'm so tired today. So tired today. I'm just going to quickly whack my hair up. Watch that. I will go for a WALK with him this afternoon. So I'm going to do something with my hair. But I need to go and get my pie out of the oven because it's a random Tuesday morning and it's 11:15 and I have just made an apple pie for giggles. On the gluten-free pastry-ness, but we have a basic apple pie because it's autumn, so it's got cinnamon over the top of it. I'm so thirsty, but I don't want to drink another cup of tea because if I drink another cup of tea, I genuinely think I might hurl. There's something about tea, I find it really sickly. It might be how I make it. I must make tea too milky. Anyway, it's now 11:15. Hey, yo. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, read a story. I'm sure I've shrunk. Climbing over that gate has got harder and harder. You want to read Fergus McQuackers? I look so tired. I feel so tired. I really want to, at some point, try a curly haired routine on my hair because I am pretty sure I have curly hair. Archie has curly hair. Everyone has seen Archie's hair at this point. And it's obvious he has got that curly hair from me because Jay has got straight but wavy. He hasn't got curly hair. I have curly hair. But just from the years and years of heat exposure, my hair is frazzled. So I need to do a not curly haired routine on it. But for now, I'm going to awkwardly show you. Can you see so I did the stupid thing of becoming really self-conscious of my natural hair growth on the side, and I've had to go through this really awkward phase of regrowing out my hair. It's still at that awkward stage, but this has been from the last, I'm gonna say 4 months, if that. So it has grown. The temptation to remove it has been high, but I'm going to let it grow out until I can kind of style it a little bit more. And then once I can get it to tuck behind my ear and tame the growth behind my ear, I can then trim up the edges that don't need to be there. Just going to run the hair straighteners over my hair. I wanted to go for a walk. I really wanted to go for a walk. However, Jamie has just messaged me to say that a parcel is coming today between 1:30 and 7:30. I didn't know that. And now I'm annoyed because I would have got up early this morning, got ready, and then taken Archie out this morning for a walk. Instead, we're going to have to suffice with going in the garden. But to be fair, looking outside is quite dull, gloomy and dreary. So I think it's probably going to be best for us to go outside anyway. Which is annoying because Archie loves to do like an autumn hunt walk. We look at different leaves, different shapes of them, different colours, different sizes. We also look at seeds and pods and things like that have fallen off of the trees. So the last walk we did, we found acorns, conkers, and I call them like little helicopter. I can't remember what tree they're from. Is it a sycamore tree? The ones that like have a little seed and then they've got little wings on them that they then fly. So we were looking at those, and we actually used those in some of his artwork last week, and I was actually really on it with the artwork last week. So all of his September artwork in his year scrapbook. Now if you don't know what I'm going on about, from September to August each year, so this is the second year of us doing it, Archie has a scrapbook, and each month he has to do 5 or 6, apart from in Christmas I think there's a few more, 5 or 6 pictures of like mark making or handprints, and we turn it into a picture. Or we did a tree in September on one of the days, and it is using leaves and stuff from outside. Eventually, so like last year towards the end, we started to do mark making with pencils and holding that, and painting. He had free painting as well with a paintbrush to help with his fine motor. And as the years go on, or as the months go on, I'm hoping that we will be able to get a little bit more pen control, fine motor control when he's using his pencil. I've also bought him a it's like a tablet there, you press a button and it like wipes the screen off, and then it's got like a little stylusy pen type thing, and as you draw on it, it comes out in like a gradient type colour scheme underneath, which is really, really cool. But he loves having a little doodle on that. That's one of his favourite things to play with at the moment. And that's really helping with his fine motor, and it's helping with me being able to support him in holding his pen properly. He really likes colouring, so I think this afternoon I'm going to... I need to pull my finger out, get my laptop out and do the quick admin-y bits and bobs on my computer. Last night I stayed up to do my assessment because I stupidly decided, that's good, I stupidly decided whilst for work we were moving systems, entry systems, and I basically took over a lot of the team's tasks at the gym because it was just easier, because we were working from 2 different systems, for me to just deal with it before I could train the guys on how to use a new system. I was doing everything, and I stupidly decided that I was going to start a level 2 course at the same time. So I had an email on Saturday telling me that the assessment that I had started was due this Saturday, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not the type of person to leave stuff to the last minute, and me completing it last night was not me leaving it to the last minute, because today is Tuesday. But life can get busy and hectic, and I don't want to run the risk of not having these assignments submitted. So I did the assessment last night, and I now need to try and do the learning for the next week's assessment so that I can then try and get that assessment done this week, so I'm back ahead. I used to talk about this when I had my YouTube channel before I started teaching. I basically I did distance learning for my degree. So I did learning with the Open University for my degree. I did a degree in primary education, and I don't know why I've gone off onto a tangent doing this, but we're talking about it. And one of the rules I had for myself whilst I was doing my degree was that I would always stay 2 weeks ahead of schedule, just because life can give you lemons and stuff can get in the way. And the joys of distance learning is you can kind of get a head start if you have the hours to do it. You can get a head start on your course, and then if something happens, life gets in the way, you're able to not fall behind, because I knew that falling behind would cause me a lot of stress. And it's the same with this course that I'm currently doing. It's focusing on digital marketing and SEO optimization and stuff. And I know the majority of it because it's based around what I do for work now anyway, one of the things I do for the gym. However, it's so funny, you can see where my eyes have watered whilst I've been laying in bed. I was trying to have a nap and it just wasn't working. So my makeup's come running off my face. I haven't been crying. My eyes just water, they're really stingy. Really stingy. Oh, I was too loud, I've woken Archie up. What's the time? It's 7 minutes past 2. That is fine. He has had just over an hour and a half. He's had an hour and a half because he wasn't asleep at past. I'm gonna go get him. But yeah, I'm trying to stay ahead of my course. I'm doing it in like a digital marketing SEO optimization type thing, and I think I've got unit 7, 8, 9 and 12 I think to go, so I am about halfway, which is crazy considering I just started the course on an absolute last minute whim. But I'm really enjoying it because it's got little bits that, even though I am like the majority of the stuff that I'm learning about I'm already doing, or we're doing already as a company, there's little bits of it that like are hidden behind it, and I'm like, oh, that's why we're doing that, and that bit's important, and oh, that's a different way of thinking about it, maybe we could do this, and that's okay, that's handy to know. And it's just little bits, and it actually came in really handy because whilst we moved systems, we actually changed our website, and when we changed our website, I had to think about things like SEO optimization and all that lot. So we rejigged our website. We added in a blog for our website too, which also links to our app. On the community page, we have blog posts, and they're linked over on our community app as well for our members, and anyone who's a non-member that has the app can view all of the stuff over there. And it's just been... it was really handy for stuff like that, and it's just given a little bit more of an insight into certain bits and bobs that have been going on. I'm just gonna straighten this last bit, but it's in like, my hair grows out of my head really weird at this point of my head. Postpartum hair from Archie still isn't, my poor head is just not growing back to how it used to be. My poor hair. Anyway, I think the plan I'm going to do this afternoon with Arch is I'm going to get some masking tape, and I'm going to, probably on the kitchen floor, mask out a little like road type thing, and then I'm going to get him to drive some of his cars over the top of it. He will probably have more fun peeling off the masking tape than he will actually driving his cars over the top of it, but that develops his fine and gross motor skills anyway, so I'm going to do that. I need to go and get myself like another drink. I can't, water at the moment, I think I go through phases of it. You know when, like, especially if you have like a big jug of water or like a big bottle of water that you are drinking from on a regular basis every single day to keep your hydration levels up, eventually, especially because we've gone from having such warm weather where I found it so easy to stay hydrated and drinking, we've gone to like this cold, dreary autumnal weather, and I'm not feeling thirsty, not wanting to drink. And then the more I drink, because I'm like, oh, I need to be drinking at least 2 of these, I'm just not feeling it. I actually think I'm going to have to go down the old school route, which I used to do, which is to put fruit or cucumber and stuff like that into my water to just give me something so I can taste it, so that it tastes better. Because I think I'm not vibing with trying to stay hydrated at the moment. It is actually 2 days later. 2 days later from when I last filmed. I am a whole year older. I am 28. Did I film anything for my birthday yesterday? Yes. I filmed my unboxing of my presents, I think. And then that's when the morning sickness hit. I crashed, hormones all over the place. And then I just had the day with Jay and Arch. We went to Rushton Lakes, did a bit of shopping. And we just had a really nice day with each other. Morning sickness hit. I'm talking about morning sickness and I'm not allowed to post that video yet. Or maybe I can. Do you want your mash with your, let's put your mash here with your beef. Yeah, that's your mash. So I thought, because I hadn't really filmed anything yesterday, I thought that I would film. I'm just currently draining our broccoli. I thought that I would film a reset evening with me because I am having a full body shower. I am treating myself. I'm also going to moisturize. I am going to have, that's going to be hot. I'm also going to be washing my hair, which means that I thought that I could bring you along for my mummy reset. This is our slow cooked beef. It's got mixed veg and it's also got some extra carrots in. Like that, Bubba? Are you stuck? Oh, I just love you. You're funny. Can you actually say funny? Funny. Good boy. Would you like your dinner? Sweetheart? Have I just wiped mashed potato up my nose? Probably have. Right, we're gonna have dinner and hopefully Jay will turn up at some point, and then it will be bath routine, tidy the house, and then it will be my turn. My turn for some mummy TLC. The heck do I need it? And in true mummy life format, if you're a parent, you'll totally get this. The evening did not go to plan whatsoever. Archie didn't want to go down to sleep, which meant that I had everything planned out for me to have like a nice relaxing evening, to give myself some TLC, to have a full body shower, moisturise, wash my hair, style my hair, you name it, it was all there. That all went out the window because the priority was trying to get Archie to go to sleep so that he wasn't going to be tired the next day. So I didn't end up filming anything in the end because it was just a mess. But that's just the way life goes sometimes, and that's just the way that parenting happens. But if you've made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate you watching. Please make sure you give the video a like. And if you are new here, please do stick around, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video.